ladies and gentlemen. My name is Orlando Valido, Oli Valido, for people that they come here on YouTube. Tonight I'm going to bring you another contribution artist, and this one is from way in the past, in 1930, I would say. Uh, Before I get started, it's 9:49 p.m. and 76 degrees here in Miami, Hialeah, Florida. And I'm going to talk about this guy in a minute. I also want you to subscribe and like to my channel and share my channel too. Okay, like, subscribe, and share. That's what I need you to do. Okay, let me put the first picture of this guy right here. And the name of it is Stonewall Jackson. Stonewall Jackson, 1932 to 2021. Not too long ago, he was here with us. Still, but how you go, he gotta go, you know. So, about in a minute, I'm going to read for you his autobiography. Stay tuned. Okay, here we go with the autobiography of Stonewall Jackson. Stonewall Jackson, November 6, 1932 to December 4, 2021, was an American contribution singer and musician who achieved a great fame during country golden honky-tonk era in the 1950s and early 1960s. Yeah. Okay. Here we go with early life or early years. Born in Tabor City, North Carolina. That would be Tabor City, North Carolina. On November 6, 1932, Jackson was the youngest of the three children. Stonewall's nickname. He was named after Confederate General Thomas Stonewall Jackson. Some publicity claimed he was a addition or descendant of the general, but it's unlikely that this happened. So in other words, they said that he was a descendant of the General Stonewall Jackson, and that's why they named him Stonewall Jackson. And that's what it is. When the Stonewall was 2, his father died in an affair, which his mother moved family to West County in South Georgia, where he grew up working with an uncle farm, and Jackson enlisted in the Navy in 1950. Was discharged in 1954. He moved back to Nashville, Tennessee, 1956. He will go with recording career after hearing Jackson demonstrate Wesley Rhodes, president of Aircraft Rhodes Music, arranged for Jackson to audition for the Grand Opry over there in Nashville, Tennessee, which is very beautiful. I've been there before. Jackson became the first artist to Grand Opry before obtaining a recording contract. He toured with Ernest Tubb, who became a mentor of Jackson, signed with Columbia Records in 1958. His breakthrough came in the country top 40 in the late 1958, which is a song written by John George John, Life Ago. Yeah, Life Ago. It picked a number 2 in early 1959, followed up by a record with Waterloo. Yeah, Waterloo was number 1 for 5 weeks at that time and crossed over into the top 40 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, where he reached the number 4, and the track also reached the number 24 and the UK single chart. In July of 1959, it sold over 1 million copies of record. It was awarded a gold disc, and the song was a haunting, catchy tune that state everybody had to meet in his Waterloo, meeting their fate, and the song cited Adam Napoleon, Tom Dolly, Dolley, as a sample. Okay, guys, let me screw this down just a little more. A NASA number 1 hit came in 1964 with Don't Be Angry, BJ the DJ Jackson Foley. As a teenager strategy song trope about overworked country music radio station disc jockey who crashed his car in a rainstorm. In 1971, he was the first artist to record a live album on the Grand Opry, with recorded live at the Grand Opry at that time. His other hit songs include The Carpet on the Floor, Why I'm Walking a One Time I Can't Erase, and I wash my hand in muddy water. Again, I wash my hand in the muddy water. Jackson also recorded a cover version of the Lobo 1971 hit Me and You and the Dog Named Boo, which would become Jackson's final 10 top hit. About that, 1958 to 1971, Jackson had 35 to 40 top hit, country hit all time. That means 35 to 40 in total country hit. Yeah, about that, guys. Later years, in 2006, Jackson sued the Grand Opry for $10 million in compensatory damages and $10 million possessive damages, claiming age discrimination. As a member of the Grand Opry for over 50 years, Jackson believes his management was siding him in favor of the younger artists. In this court finding, Jackson claimed that the Opry general manager Pete Fisher stated that he did not want any gray hair on the stage or in the audience. And before I'm done, there won't be any. Wow. This is all wrong. All wrong. Just because you have a gray hair and anybody else in the audience cannot have a gray hair. This is so stupid. Fisher also alleged to have told Jackson that he was too old to country. Come on. And the lawsuit was settled in October 3, 2008, and the undisclosed amount, and Jackson returned performing on the show. He was a member of the Grand Opry from 1956 until his death. He largely retired from performing by 2012, with his last public performance being at the funeral of the longtime friend George Jones. Okay, there you have it, guys. But guys, this is all wrong. Just because you have gray hair and you too old or too young, you cannot sing in a Grand Opry. This is messed up big time, for sure. Jackson lived on a farm in Westwood, Brentwood, Tennessee, where his wife to Juanita died on January 11, 2019. She was also the personal manager, operated his song publishing company, Tune, T-U-R-P, Tune. He also had a son, Stonewall Jackson Jr., yeah. He was introduced to the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame on October 11, 2012. Jackson died in Nashville, Tennessee on December 4, 2021 at the age of 89 years old, of complication of vascular dementia. I didn't know this one. Vascular dementia. I never heard that, you know. Okay, here we go with album, The Graphic. This is the part that I really like because we're going to know all the record, all the songs that he did at that time. 1959, Dynamic Stonewall. 1962, The Sadness and Song. 1963, I Lost a Song. Trouble Me. 1963 also. 1965, The Exciting Stonewall Jackson. And then followed in the same year, Stonewall Jackson Greatest Hit. 1966, All Fair in Love and War. And then right after that, Help Me Stamp Our Loneliness. 1967, Country. Yeah. Right after that, Nothing Can Take the Place of Loving You. Right after that, in 1968, The Greatest Old Song. Right after that, The Old Country Church. 1969, The Greatest Hit #2. Right after that, a tribute to Hank Williams, The Lone Song in Me. All in the same year, 1969, okay guys? 1970, The Real Thing, recorded live at the Grand Opry. Me and Your Dog Named Boo, 1971. The War, 1972. Greatest Hit, 1976. Platinum Country, 1976 to 1979. Bad Ass, yeah. 1981, Star on the Grand Opry, and 1983, Audiograph Live. Okay, now here we go. What single? Life to go. Life to go. Okay. Waterloo was the next one. 1959. Smoke along the track. 1959. Emu. IGMOO. The pride of the South Central High. Mary, don't you whip. Mary, don't you whip. Why I'm walking. 1969. No, 1960. Keep up for that. Life of the poor boy. A little guy called Joe. Greener pasture. Yeah, greener pasture. All 1960, guys. 1961. Hungry for love. A one time I can't erase. Second stories. All 1961. 1962. One look at heaven. And then Leona. I can't hang up the phone. I can't hang up the phone. That was in 1962. 1963. Oh, so bold. And then Wild Wild Wind. Wild Wild Wind. BJ the DJ. Right after that was 1963. 1964. Not my kind of people. Don't be angry. Right after that, I washed my hand in the muddy water. Or in 1964. Cover me. Lost in the shuffle. 1965. Lost in the shuffle. Full red, Georgia dirt. 1965. In the house, good talk. In this house, I could talk. The many men, thrown in the gray grave. 1966. Blue plus booze, being loose. That would be booze, B-O-O-C as in simple E, mean loose. Help time our loneliness. Or in the same year. 1967, promises and heart were made to break. This world holds nothing. This world holds nothing. See you are gone. 1967. Nothing takes the place of loving you. 1967. 1968. I believe in love. Angry Word. 1967. Somebody always leaving. 1969. Never more quite the Raven. Ship in the bottle. 1969. Ship in the bottle. Better days for Mama. Oh, it's 1969. 1970. Born that way. Oh, lonesome me. 1970. Me and the dog named Boo. Push the panic button. 1971. That all this world needs. Tom from Pages of Life. Tom from Pages of Life. I am not strong enough to build another dream. True love is a thing. Herman Schwartz. That would be SCHWARTS. C as in super. Or blue. 1974. Don't be late. Spirit of St. Louis. 1974. walk out on me before I walk all over you. That was a good one. My favorite saying, point or no return, 1979, listen to Johnny Paycheck, 1981, full moon, empty pocket, 1983, let the sun shine on the people. Okay, so this is all the autobiography of Stonewall Jackson. And now I'm going to read his background information. And I'm done with this autobiography that is not too long. I hate to do long ones. It gave me really, really tired. Especially the one that I did the other day, 3 hours long. It took me a long time, to do it. Background information of Stonewall Jackson. He was born November 6, 1932, Tabor City, North Carolina. Tabor is Tabor City, North Carolina. He died on December 4, 2021 at the age of 89 years old. Yeah, it was about time. 80 to 90, that's what the old people last, more or less. Some of us last more, like my grandfather, 1996. My father's still alive too, 87. He's still strong. Genevieve. So he was original from Nashville, Tennessee, as a singer, as an artist. But he really was born in Tabor City, North Carolina. I'm going to say that. Genevieve. Country honky tonk. I love honky tonk, really. Occupation, singer, musician, instrument, vocal, acoustic guitar. Year active 1956 to 2012. Label record, Columbia Record. Formerly of Ray Price, Hank Williams, Lefty Fisher, and it stopped. The world get to, especially Hank Williams, Lefty Fisher, and it stopped. They were good singer too. Okay, let me get back to my screen over here. Let me put myself a little bit brighter. So give me a second. I'm going to do this while I'm recording at the same time. Okay, right there. Okay, that's enough. Okay, now you can see me better. This is a picture of this guy who was young there, black hair, look good in this picture. So guys, I would like to thank you very much for listening to me, for watching me, this autobiography of Stonewall Jackson from 1932 to 2021. I appreciate it a lot. Like always, I would like to ask you to pray for yourself, pray for your family, pray for your neighbor. Yeah, your neighbor is the next door family, believe me or not. Pray there is no more war, no more pandemic, no more corruption in the world. That's what we need in this world. Okay, but remember to like, subscribe, and share. Okay, guys? I'll see you in 2 or 3 days. God bless you. Bye-bye.